We asked the internet, what's the scariest thing that's happened while camping? And one online user had an experience that sent chills down my spine. They said, my spouse and I went camping at a small remote campground that we had used a few times before. It was late fall, so we did not expect many people, but when we arrived, the place was completely empty. There were no cars, no tents, and no smoke from fire pits. Only trees and the sound of wind moving through them. We chose a site near the edge of the woods and finished setting up before dark. Dinner was quiet, and once the sun went down, the forest felt unnaturally still. Every small sound seemed louder than it should have been. Twigs snapping, something moving in the brush, and the distant call of an animal we could not identify. Nothing seemed strange enough to make us leave. Sometime after midnight, I woke up because something brushed against the side of the tent. It felt like the fabric being dragged lightly from the outside. I nudged my spouse and whispered that it was probably a deer. Then we heard footsteps. They were not rushed and not heavy, they were slow and careful. The steps moved in a wide circle around our tent, stopping every few paces. My spouse squeezed my hand tightly. We both stayed still and listened to the pattern. Step, pause, step, pause. The footsteps stopped directly in front of the zipper. The tent fabric pulled inward slightly as if someone had pressed a hand against it. We heard a faint rubbing sound like skin brushing against nylon. There were no animal noises, no breathing, no growling. We did not speak and we did not turn on our lights. After several long moments, the pressure disappeared, the footsteps slowly moved away and faded into the trees. We did not sleep for the rest of the night. When the sky began to lighten, we unzipped the tent together and stepped outside. There were footprints all around it. They were bare human footprints. They circled the tent once, stopped directly in front of the zipper, and then led back toward the tree line. There were no shoe prints and no animal tracks mixed in with them. We packed up without making breakfast and left immediately. We did not see another person the entire time we were there. We still camp together, but we no longer choose places where we are completely alone. Like and subscribe for more content.